Yeah, my wonderful people, good morning to you all. TGIF, thank God it is Friday. Well, I welcome you to this earliest Friday morning broadcast. My name never did change you. I still remain Amanda. There's a reporting live from the platform of Okote Daily Talk. I'm going to hear this story where the very, very important part. You know, this issue of forcing Igbos out of any state that they feel Igbos have dominated so much. And Igbos have invested so much. It is really taking another different dimension. Because as I'm talking to you now, the Intersociety, International Society for Civil Liberties and Rule of Law, which is Intersociety, and other joint body, where come from Obodo Igbo, all of them, they don't verse. They don't really verse. In fact, as I'm talking to you now, they are blowing hot over the ill treatment on the Biafrans in Lagos State and other parts of the world, or other parts of the country, rather to say. Because this year, these are the same people who always stand and said, let's do what is right. And anything that is right is right. Anything that is wrong is wrong. And remember, anything that is worth doing is worth doing well. So the issue here is really not about the traders in Lagos State. The issue is tracing the trajectory and the owners of Lagos State and Abuja and other parts that the Igbos have invested heavily. If the so-called Lagosians came out now and said Igbos must go, then the trajectory and the history still remains that Lagos State, or Eko as it's being called before it being changed to Lagos State, remains the property of the Bini, which is the Benin Kingdom or Benin Empire as it's being called then. So tell me, a lot of people, even 98% of the Yorubas living in Lagos claiming to be Lagosians, they were just only born in Lagosians. They are never a Lagosian. Even including the so-called president, including the so-called Sanwo-Olu, none of them is a real Lagos indigene. None of them have even any affiliation with Lagos State. But they keep on destroying the properties of the Igbos, making unguided statements that Igbos have done this, Igbos have done that, to the extent that the so-called first lady, Remi Tinubu, in one of the viral videos, and also these people, when they are doing things, they don't know that internet, everything can forget, but internet never forget. Where she's making some unguided statements telling that the Yorubas must occupy the properties of the Igbos. In other words, forcing the Igbos out of Lagos State for nothing's sake, simply because of jealousy that these people are doing better more than you. If you ask them now, they will tell you, oh, Igbos are buy everywhere. Just like one of the videos of this pastor Tunde Bakare, that's for first. He made that video years back. But because of all these things that's happening, the video surfaced. People went and dig it deep. Where he calls that, why must you be telling that the Igbos are bought everywhere? And he asked a simple question to one of the elders who called the meeting. That did the Igbos come with guns? The answer is no. They entice you with money and you feel tempted that you need that money not for investment, not for you to do any business, just for you to do Owambe. And you sold your ancestral land to them. Then in the years to come, you begin to regret that the Igbos are buying everywhere. Where you are the one that sold it. Nobody hypnotized you. Nobody used juju or charm to come and they force you to sell their land to them. Out of jealousy, because you wanted them to fail. You went and sold swamp waters to them, even deserts. But the Igbos turn it to be an estate that is worthy of emulation. Then in turns, you begin to envy them. And that is the issue we are having in Nigeria. The Fulani control government of Nigeria is not happy with the Igbos, not simply because Igbos are dragging the seat with them, not simply because Igbos are dragging the crude oil with them, but simply because they have keep on marginalizing the Igbos every now and then. But the Igbos that are marginalizing keep on growing in power and power. Go and listen to the clip of Senator Ogunleye. He said that he grew with the Igbos and he goes to school with the Igbos, that Igbos never give up. That Igbos are the kind of tribe that will give them 1 naira. In years to come, that 1 naira, they will multiply it to 1 trillion nairas. That is the issue we are having with the federal government. Not simply because the Igbos have done anything that nobody have done, but because after the war, Igbos were given just only £20 out of the billions and millions of pounds they have in their bank accounts. Yakubu Gowon marginalize the Igbos. Give them only 20 pounds. The people will have, people will not have, that doesn't was given to them. But that same 20 pounds is what they turn to be 20 trillions, billions today. That is the anger of the Fulani control government of Nigeria. Well, I don't want to take much of your time. I want us to go straight to the reason why we are here this morning. But please remember to share, like, comment, and make sure you subscribe to my channel for more interesting videos coming your way. I still remain your one and only, the broadcaster with a difference. And I will always be on point to do what? To tell you things you need to know. Asking the Igbo people to leave Lagos, that is a through threats of violence against persons and properties, is like asking the Yoruba people to return Lagos to the original and ancient people that own it, which is the Bini Empire. Bini Empire. And under United Nigeria or Nigeria in pieces, Igbos will never leave Lagos or Abuja to anywhere. This one is coming from the International Society for Civil Liberties and the Rule of Law. They stand gidigam with the Biafrans, saying nobody is born of a woman can force the Igbos out of Lagos State just simply because you feel that you have been threatened because of the way they are buying things. But you are the one that made it available, because now if the hen do not guide its chicks well, then the hawk will use it for breakfast, according to the news. Anyway, let us go to the reason why here. But before then, please, happy new month and happy December to you all. Even I have earlier forgotten that this is the first day in the month of December. The International Society for Civil Liberties and Rule of Law, Intersociety, is making bold to say that going by historical facts and realities on the ground, as well as available local and international codified safeguards in various human rights and humanitarian enactments, it is an act of impossibility for Igbo people living in Lagos State or Abuja to be forced out and forcibly relocated back to the southeast. As a matter of fact and urgence, asking the Igbo people to leave Lagos through threats of violence against persons and properties is like asking the people of Yoruba to return Lagos to the ancient Bini Empire. That is to say that those threatening the Igbo people with violence against their persons and properties or sponsoring them against them so as to force them to flee the two areas and relocating back to the southeast must, first of all, return Eko, that is the Bini war camp, to the ancient Benin Empire Kingdom. And if possible, or if found impossible to achieve, then forcing Igbos out of Lagos State is totally and eternally an act of impossibility. Also, under United Nigeria or Nigeria in pieces, Igbo people will never be forced out of Lagos or Abuja. The above historical realities and present realities on ground must be accepted by all and sundry, including the hired and instigators, the attackers, and the elders of abattoirs. Intersociety had few days ago expressed deep concern over the new exclusionist policy adopted by the Babajide Sanwo-Olu-led government of Lagos State, solely targeted at the Igbo people of Lagos State and the people in Lagos State, and geared towards excluding them from public affairs in the state, including appointments into the cabinet of the government of Lagos State. The state government is also strongly accusing of running Igbo properties and accessions and devolution policy, in addition to the existing policy of class criminalization by the society agencies and ethnic hatred, remotely sponsored by the national and subnational government establishments in the state. Apart from our attention being drawn to the above few days ago by some detribalized media outlets, some National Assembly members also approached us for our strong and uninformed voice on this particular matter. Well, this is the news I brought to my people this morning, and it is called early morning breakfast, or you can call it early morning tea. That is what I am serving you from the Intersociety. It is being called the International Society for Civil Liberties and Rule of Law, according to what we have here. Then in another development, anyway, I don't think I will need to add any other news here, but let us just take some reactions from my people. Okay, this one is Johnson Ume. Restoration of the sovereign state of Biafra nation is still solutions to our problems here in the Zoological Republic of Nigeria, according to him. Then this one is Citri Vasi asking Igbo people to leave Lagos State. Should mean conducting referendum and pushing Igbo people and Biafrans to Biafra nation. It should be like that since they are not part of the contraction called Nigeria, as everyone knows. At United Nations, at UN Watch, divide Nigeria now before it is too late, according to our brother. Then we'll have another one here. This one stands for justice. He says, oh, what the Yorubas and the Fulanis are doing today will be in the history, and the whole world must be properly informed with the facts and figures. So no one will continue to say that Nigeria is one. Biafra is coming, and that is where we stand. Stand for justice. Well, I like your courage, and you have spoken, you have hit the nail on the head. Then this one is suffering until we learn to fight those who always attack and destroy our properties without conscience. Without consequences. We will always remain the victim. Keep thinking that peace solves any problem in this country. Well, my brother, I think you very, very vital point, and I totally agree with you, because this thing has been happening for years, and nobody is doing anything other than you keep on crying and begging and they'll beg. Even if you give a bribe, they will take your money and still demolish your house. Chooks to them, society. Igbos should relocate their businesses to Igbo land and develop Igbo land. Those that want to stay in Lagos should rent an apartment like other tribes does in Igbo land. All tribes should think home. Well, my brother, you always make a very vital point here. This Oduduwa action could instigate things they might not be able to handle. This one is Chibuike. I write that one. Anyway, let us take two of the last reactions before we conclude or wrap up this news. Sonny, sometimes some things happen for a reason. Perhaps what is happening now may likely work out for the good of the Igbos in time to come. Well, you made a very vital point. Ego vision on the last. They mumu yourself. No be on the boast. They on the boast day. You want to relocate all your businesses and Lagos, all will be defunded. I don't understand this one. Act and boast erratically and think later is in your DNA. Oh, more than say English people. I better go make I use another reaction to wash my mouth, because this one now don't spoil my tongue. Prince Ewuzie said, while respecting the doggedness at Intersociety, I still stand bold advising all indigenous Igbos to thinking of relocating back to their lands, smartly bringing back their investment home. I am praying for God's wisdom upon them. Believe it or not, Biafra nation will come. Well, my wonderful people now here, we go take stop. I beg, make it help me like, share, comment, and make sure you subscribe to my channel for more interesting videos coming your way. I still remain that your bonga man, that your media man with a difference, and your broadcaster where gets work. Until I come your way again, I still remain Okute Daily Talk. Bye for now. Kemesiano.